What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Berm, and today we are hitting the VGC Series 1 ranked ladder for one last ride, baby. With this Lumineon, Brambleghast, Tailwind, Rain team. This is my second time using this team. All this week I've been revisiting some of the more popular teams from the past month and reworking them a little bit to make them a little more useful, just to see what things could be improved upon. Many of the improvements suggested by viewers themselves, viewers like you, PBS, I think that's PBS, right? And just reworking them so that we can get one more use out of them before Series 1 is over, because next week Series 2 begins. Paradox Pokemon are allowed in the format, and Series 1 will be gone. This limited pool of Pokemon will never be that limited ever again, because after that we're going to get home Pokemon, after that we're going to get ruinous legendaries likely, after that we're going to get restricted legendaries. If you don't want to see my little team breakdown here, there are time codes in the description. You can also go check out the rental code and PokePaste in there for yourself. Also join the Berm Firm Discord, there's a link to that in the description below, as well as a full team breakdown so you can see exactly what we've changed, what we're working with this time. And if you wouldn't mind liking, commenting, subscribing on your way down to that description, I sure would appreciate that. Thank you so much. Channel's growing every day. Series 2, we're not stopping. Come back for more. Really quickly, the little things that I changed on this team. We didn't even change a full Pokemon, okay? All we did to change this team up was the Assault Vest Kilowattrel without Tailwind. I didn't end up using it all that much, or to the amount that I wanted to use it, because I was banking on other Pokemon setting up Tailwind for Kilowattrel. Kilowattrel can set up Tailwind for itself, and it's one of the best Tailwind setters. So instead of the Assault Vest, we're going to rock with 3 attacks and Covert Cloak to activate our own wind power and then land Thunders. That's the idea. The other thing that I changed is Lumineon on the old team. This was actually just a mistake on my part, was max speed, max HP with Timid Nature. It's actually a Calm Nature Lumineon with Swift Swim. And once you set up Tailwind and Rain, you're locked into like 4 times the speed you have. You don't need the Timid. You shouldn't need the Timid. And the only thing that might stop you is like if you're going up against another Swift Swim user, you're not going to move before them to set your Tailwind. So you just got to be aware of that. Other than that, Lumineon's going to be moving as fast as possible under Tailwind and Rain. So you actually, the bulk, the extra special bulk is nice to have there. So you can live things and keep soaking things and keep icy winding things for longer. And finally, what I changed is that Meowscarada now has Overgrow. People, I heard you. I heard like a dozen of you. Overgrow is technically better on this Meowscarada. When it gets knocked down to 1 HP, it's then getting additional boosts to its grass moves, thanks to Overgrow. Protein was on it before. It wasn't benefiting from changing to a grass type. It wasn't benefiting from changing to a dark type. And the U-turn change to bug type and then switching out is useless. I heard you. Thank you so much for all of your Overgrow comments. Thank you. Sincerely, from the bottom of my soul. Thank you. I do like the comments. I do like the advice. I like the changes. It was just there's so many Overgrow. Without any further ado, like, comment, and subscribe. I sure would appreciate it. And let's hop into our first battles here, shall we? Okay. My opponent has an interesting team. I'm mostly nervous about the Garganacl because who the hell isn't? But we have water, so maybe they'll be too scared to bring it at all. They don't have Fake Out, so I feel really good about our chance of getting Tailwind up, but then they also have that stupid little Mimikyu, which might go for Trick Room. And I can't believe I'm saying that. But Trick Room might be another thing we got to worry about here. I still kind of like Pelipper and Lumineon as my leads, because if they don't lead the Mimikyu, then I just click Tailwind no matter what. And if they do have the Mimikyu, then Pelipper is still pretty slow, even though there is some speed investment in this Pelipper. Let's go Bramble. And let's go derp here. I want a special attacker that's not Pelipper for in case we get into a stupid situation with the Garganacl. And I'm also anticipating a situation where they might not Terra because they assume that they could just Salt Cure my Kilowattrel. But then I could Terra and hit them for a super effective special ground move. They do lead with these two, which, you know, you don't love to see. I think I double into the Mimikyu with a Hurricane and an Air Slash because now I could flinch them or I could confuse them, and that might be my best way of stopping Trick Room, which I do ultimately want to do, if we can. They led the Baxcalibur. I didn't use Baxcalibur yet. That could have been fun for the channel. Maybe we'll get to use it again, or for the first time in the future. That'll pop my Citrus. So they did not go for the Trick Room, which I definitely like to see. And whatever the Baxcalibur goes for will not kill my Lumineon now because of the Citrus. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. They Icicle Spear my Pelipper, which also won't kill Pelipper. Because even if it lands 5 times, I have the Pinch Berry. Four-time hit. And we do get the Hurricane. Sick. I Hurricane the Mimikyu again, because this time we're going for Tailwind, and we'll get it this time. The Pelipper will move now next, which they might be surprised by. This is why Lumineon's such a fun Pokemon. In Rain, we go for the Tailwind with the Swift Swim boost. Lumineon's moving first. It's good stuff all around. And I kind of hope they kill my Pelipper on this turn, because if they do, well, they withdraw the Mimikyu. So something else is taking a Hurricane here. That's kind of nuts. Golden Go is going to take a Hurricane. Okay, it wants to. I don't see the Garganacl yet, which, don't give me the Garganacl. I'm not mad about that. I just hate Garganacl so much. It's going to do a bit. And they just Glaive Rush into my Lumineon that time. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm actually not mad about that either. Good job, Lumineon. You did your thing. You did what I needed you to do, and I could either Terra Blast ground with my Kilowattrel, or I could go Bramblegast here and Terra Steel with a Phantom Force into the Golden Go. I think that's got to be my play. Because there's also a chance to go for an Ice move into my Kilowattrel, and that, like, my Terra doesn't help me defensively with Ice moves at all on Kilowattrel, so this is probably the play. And yeah, I just Hurricane this Baxcalibur, which is going to now take twice as much damage from Hurricane because of the Glaive Rush previous. You Phantom Force into the Golden Go. And this Pelipper is going to do a lot of damage. It should. Because it is a modest nature. Here comes Meowscarada is going to take this, this Phantom Force. That's an unintentionally good play on my opponent's part. We get the steal. We go for the Phantom Force. And nothing they have should be super effective against me now. Oh, that did some damage. And they missed the Icicle Spear going for the Bramblegast. That did some damage. And this is so easy for me. I just Icy Wind here. We're going to break a sash on the Meowscarada if it has it. And we should pick up the KO. It's neutral damage into the Godzilla. What is it? Baxcalibur. Phantom Force comes out first. Okay. Icy Wind comes out second. And it picks up the KO on the Meowscarada. Yeah, that makes sense too. Super effective. And you're seeing the power of this modest Pelipper here. It's good stuff, Pelipper. Here comes Mimikyu. And here comes Golden Go. I don't know that my opponent could do anything, to be honest with you, to stop any of this. I just Hurricaned the Mimikyu, and I Phantom Force into this Golden Go. Don't know what my opponent can do. I want the guaranteed kill in Golden Go. That's the scarier thing for me right now. Even once Tailwind fades, Kilowattrel's going to come in and be the fastest thing. So, I think we have a pretty good chance at just winning this game. Maybe they could Shadow Sneak my Pelipper right now and take it out before Hurricane hits Mimikyu. That's a way that they might be able to stay alive. But Pelipper should also be moving before Golden Go now. Under Tailwind. And in case, I don't remember if I said this yet, but the Pelipper does have a little bit of speed investment. Like I think we have like 90 EVs into speed, so that Pelipper can outspeed Dragapult in Tailwind. Which is huge. So we're definitely going to be... They protect with the Mimikyu. That's another way to keep Mimikyu alive, I guess. For sure, for sure. We'll actually see it. Is the double target... Oh, it's a Shadow Ball. Okay. I was going to say, Make It Rain might not do it. It probably would have done it. They take out Pelipper. They do the smart, safe thing. And we lost Rain, which also is important. But Tailwind also peters out. Oh, I know what I do. I set Tailwind again. I set Tailwind again because it's going to boost the attack on Bramblegast. That'll give me a better chance at KOing the Golden Go. Even though I don't need it. Like the Tailwind for the normal Tailwind things, we're going to be outspeeding my opponent. I want the attack boost. And hopefully that still happens while Bramblegast is on another plane. And then we can just Shadow Sneak on the next turn. There's nothing Mimikyu can do to one-shot Bramblegast. I think the biggest thing is we just need this. We need this Phantom Force to kill. It's going to boost my own wind power, and it does boost Wind Rider while Bramblegast is in the other dimension. Yeah, that's good stuff, baby. That is some good stuff. Can't even see the Mimikyu right now because of my axe hat. Shadow Sneak, or Shadow Claw, not going to kill Bramblegast, and their Life Orb Mimikyu too. I honestly don't even have to do anything right now. We'll try to Dry Thunder, and we'll just Shadow Sneak. But the Mimikyu will kill itself if it tries to even attack. Yeah, good game. So important that I made those changes in that game, right? Changes to the team, because previously Kilowattrel did not have Tailwind, and I think that was really important in that end game there. I don't know. Like, Golden Go might have gotten an attack off. I guess what I could have done is I could have doubled into Golden Go. But there's also a chance that Golden Go protected there. So I think it was just really important to have Tailwind on Kilowattrel there. And I definitely felt more comfortable using Kilowattrel specifically because I knew that it had Tailwind in the back. Really, really fun interactions in that game. Can't be mad. Good game to my opponent. Oh, interesting. My opponent has the Honchkrow instead of Murkrow. Very fun. They also have Staraptor for the Intimidates. What I love is that I'm not seeing a fake out at all. So what I think we can definitely do is just go Pelipper, Lumineon, and set our Tailwind that way. And who else do I like in this match? I really like, if we can get the Tailwind, I mean, Big Al goes crazy. Shout out to Big Al again. Very good friend, who also produced all of the music you hear on the channel, all of the original tunes I got. That's all Big Al. Love you, Big Al. I think there's an argument to be made for Derp here. Lots of flying types I see. A couple of them are fully weak. Yeah, I think we just go with the dedicated new wind ability Pokemon. Let's just make it happen. Let's just do it. Is there a chance that Lumineon, without its speed investment, is outsped by, like, Meowscarada? Is Meowscarada fast enough to outspeed no speed investment Lumineon in rain? I don't think so. I think we'll still have it. But it's something to potentially watch out for. If I lose it there, I'll be pretty upset. They didn't even lead the Meowscarada, so we're not going to have to worry about it. Will Gengar outspeed? It won't matter. We have the special attack boost. Okay. Oh, the other thing that I did change is that I put Hydro Pump back on the Pelipper. Wyguard helped us out a lot in the last video, and then that was part of that team's iteration. I just switched to Hydro Pump just to see, you know, how we're feeling about it. Let's Icy Wind to break some sashes that I think might happen. I also think there's a pretty good chance we get Hyper Voiced, but I'm not too worried about that. I just want to get my Tailwind, and I want to drop some speed. My opponent really, unless they go for Trick Room. Is that possible? These Pokemon get Trick Room, but they don't use Trick Room to their advantage most of the time. Let's see. Just a D-Gleam, actually, so not a Hyper Voice. They're not going to knock... They did Trick Room on me! Oh my god! And I just helped them. Wow. Come on, dude. My Tailwind team, I don't go up against Trick Room that often. I go up against it like a normal amount. But whenever I'm using this Tailwind team, I go up against Trick Room teams. It's insane. It's insane. Oh God. I don't know if there's any way out of this now. So we're going to Hurricane you, and we're going to Air Slash you as well. Psychic into Lumineon. Let's see if we take this. Yeah, I'm not shocked, actually, that we took that. They're probably going to go... Like, what spread move does Gengar get? Because the Gardevoir might just be Telepathy. No, they just Sludge Bomb my Pelipper. Okay, so we're going to Air Slash the Gengar here. It's not going to do a ton. Air Slash is there for flinches when you're moving first. And you can also use it into your own Wind Rider Pokemon. Oh, and Air Slash was disabled anyway, so that's great. Alright, Bramblegast can come in here. We can Terra Steel. We can Terra Steel and Shadow Sneak to get in there. And then we can also just soak the Gardevoir. Because we're Terra Stealing here, God, how many turns of Trick Room are there? I think because we're Terra Stealing and we have Protect, is that 2 turns that'll buy me enough time to stall out Trick Room? That was the first turn of Trick Room. I think there's one more after that that we then have to get really lucky / creative on. But let's see. If you can read the Trick Room in Team Preview, this team is able to stop it. But once it's active, like, we don't have a ton of protects on a lot of these Pokemon, so it gets a little iffy as to whether or not you know, it's actually possible to... Just another D-Gleam. Luminion with that special defense. It's racking up. Okay. It's kind of hard to stall Trick Room, is what I was going to say. It's possible, but it's a little hard. I think the only Pokemon with Protect on this team are the Bramblegast and the Garchomp. Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe they tricked Room to my face with a Gardevoir and a freaking Gengar. So crazy. Okay, let's Protect with the Gast. And I think we try to soak the Staraptor. I'm fully expecting Luminion to just go down here. I might have to get a double Protect, to be honest with you. Dazzling Gleam can't miss, so Luminion will go down. To try to close combat my previous Ghost type. Not every day that Bramblegast has to worry about close combat. So I think there's one more turn of Trick Room. Yeah. How many turns of Tailwind are left, by the way? None. Tailwind's gone. Okay. So we have to Protect here, and we have to get it. And I'm going to try and land a Thunder into Staraptor. We need to get the double Protect. We need it. And if for whatever reason my opponent doubles into Kilowattrel, we also might just lose. Oh! Wait, they're kind of letting me do this. Fire type? I think that overwrites the Soak. We got the double, so that's really great for just damage. And they tried to Mystical Fire my Bramblegast, so that was a really important double. Double Protect. Holy cow. Wait, we could pull this back. That's just kind of nuts. We're going to break the multi-scale. Maybe get a Para, too. No, we're not going to get that Para, unfortunately. But we can now Tailwind. And no, Shadow Sneak will move before Tailwind, so they can't do that. What I want to try to do, actually, is Phantom Force into the Dragonite now. If we get the Tailwind up, which Kilowattrel will move before Gardevoir, they might E-speed my Kilowattrel here. But we should live that, I think. And if we get the Tailwind, we'll get the attack boost as well. They're going to protect their Gardevoir. Great turn. We get the Tailwind off. Or maybe they're going for Rock Slide or something, or like a Fire Punch maybe. We're going to boost our Kilowattrel as well. This is the power of Wind Power. Hopefully they attacked into my Bramblegast slot. That'd be great. They're going to set their own Tailwind, which we're still going to be faster under, I'm pretty sure. Well, Bramblegast might not outspeed the Dragonite, but that's okay, I think. We got the boost on the Thunder moves with Wind Power. This should kill the Gardevoir, and we should outspeed the Gardevoir. It's all up to whether or not the Dragonite has what it takes to kill. Well, no, because Kilowattrel's going to outspeed Dragonite. So if they like go for E-Speed, which will not be Terra boosted, then I don't think that'll kill Kilowattrel outright. I can't believe we're in this conversation. They're letting me get this Thunder now into their Staraptor. Hopefully we hit it. They do just cold E-Speed. We get the Thunder. No prayer for Staraptor there. A Focus Sash was the only way they were living that one. And this should do a ton of damage. No. No, 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 no. There's no way this is how this battle's shaking out. I think my opponent slipped a little bit. I'm trying to think of what the... Like, I was making my moves so quickly. I wasn't really, like... Everything to me made sense as to what I needed to do, what I needed to try to do. And my opponent was, like, switching things out that I was like, do you need to do that right now? I think we Shadow Sneak and just normal Terra Blast to guarantee the kill. And maybe I wasn't seeing the moves that I could have been making that would have made sense for my opponent. Shadow Sneak with the Wind Rider boost to attack was enough to take out the Gardevoir there. So I don't know exactly why they were... But I think that they're switching and they're protecting the Gardevoir on that turn. Like, it was giving me this opening to the switching out the Staraptor on the last turn of Tailwind. Like, I think they needed to use that Tailwind turn. I guess they didn't know that I didn't have Protect, right? Maybe that's the thing. They assumed I'd Protect on that last turn. But I didn't have it. I couldn't have Protected to stall the last turn of Trick Room. Once again, we went up against a Trick Room team with my Tailwind team, and we pulled it out. I don't know how we keep doing it, but such a cool showcase of the different wind abilities also in that game. So fun. Wow. Good game to my opponent. Fun. My opponent has Trick Room capabilities once again. The one thing I do know is that whatever I anticipate the Armourouge is going to do, it's going to do the opposite. I can tell you that right now. Because they might go for Trick Room, my instinct is to not... My instinct is to not bring the Lumineon this time. Lumineon's like a dedicated Trick Room dude. Or, sorry, a dedicated Tailwind dude. Like, you're definitely going for it if you do that. So, what I'm kind of interested in is potentially going Garchomp and Kilowattrel as my leads. With Bramblegast in the back. And do I go Pelipper? I think so. I think so. I like Pelipper's ability to Hurricane and Hydro Pump in this game. So we're going to go Pelipper in the back in case they do not try to Trick Room. I think this is the way you go. Guys, do your trainer cards. What are we doing? It's January. It's February, basically. Do your trainer cards. This does feel definitely Trick Room. There's definite Trick Room potential here. I think I EQ for sure. And I gotta land a Thunder or a Hurricane onto the to pop the Disguise and the Mimikyu. And I definitely Terra Ground that Garchomp. Which one am I feeling like has the best chances here? Let's go Dry Thunder, because Dry Thunder could also Para, which could stop the Trick Room on its own if Thunder fails to kill, but it should kill. If the Earthquake fails to kill. I think I misspoke there. Can't remember. No time. No time to go back. We land the Dry Thunder. Kilowattrel. landing dry thunders left and right on this team. I don't think I've landed a single thunder in rain, in fact. I think in every record I've had with this team, we're only going for dry thunder. We couldn't pick up the KO on the Mimikyu, unfortunately. So we do end up with that as our outcome. I still EQ here. I will get it, especially if they try to spore my Garchomp here, which I have a sinking feeling they're going to try and do. And now I think I just swap into Pelipper. Because Pelipper might underspeed some stuff, weirdly. And we don't have to worry about Rain activating like a Swift Swim or something. Because we didn't bring Lumineon, so... We have the Safety Goggles. Safety Goggles has been coming in so clutch on Garchomp, so hopefully it happens again here. It did! It did! We did it! They Pain Split my Pelipper, which doesn't do a lot at all. And I should get a double KO here. That's the amazing thing about Safety Goggles. Obviously, this wouldn't even happen if we were doing like an open team sheet situation. In like an actual tournament, but because they don't see our team sheet, they don't know that they can't find out that I have Safety Goggles until they try to spore me and waste that turn. So I don't hate that at all. I also have Protect on Garchomp, so we can potentially stall some stuff out now. We know they have the Kingambit coming out. And there is the Sylveon. So I'm going to Protect with Garchomp, and we'll probably swap it out on the next turn, because Garchomp has a really good chance at making it through this Trick Room. Again, they did Trick Room on me again with this stupid team. And I'm just going to Hurricane the Sylveon, try and get a Confusion. They try to Iron Head into my Garchomp. Sylveon likely going to Hyper Voice. But we're actually going to go before Sylveon under Trick Room. Hello? That makes no sense to me, too, because I have speed investment in this Pelipper a little bit. Ooh, they actually crit my Pelipper. That shouldn't have killed, I don't think, without the boosts. I don't think that should have killed. Throat Spray activates there. Did we go Bramblegast and we Protect? While we swap out Garchomp. It's just a stalling game now. I can't believe how much this Tailwind team has gone up against Trick Room. Drives me a bit crazy, to be honest. Iron Head, we'll live this. Don't know if we'll live the Hyper Voice, though. At +1 from the Throat Spray, probably not. And now the weird question just becomes... One more turn of Trick Room, 2 more turns of Rain. I definitely Protect with Garch. Do I do the Shadow Sneak? There's no way that... They're not going to be Sash on the Kingambit, right? So I think I just Shadow Sneak. We have a really high attack stat. We have Life Orb. I don't think we're going to kill the Sylveon here at more than half HP. But the chance is yeah. The chance was, I think, interesting enough to me to try that there. And the nice thing is now that even though we're going for spread damage here instead of single target damage into the Kingambit, if they want to hit me, it seems like they only have moves that are going to activate Rough Skin, which is not good for them. Come on, Garch. Finish this guy out. We're not weak to a quick attack if they have that. They still have to Terra, that's true. Is it the Kingambit to live something? Yep. To fighting. Interesting. What are they going to go for? What's the fighting move? Oh, they protect with Sylveon. Smart. Let's see how much the Earthquake does. If it doesn't do half, we might need the Rough Skin to win this. I'd kind of forgotten about their Terra, to be honest with you. They Swords Dance right in front of my salad! Oh, shoot. Okay. Wait, this got interesting. I EQ here, because I have to EQ. And the question sort of becomes, does the Rough Skin do enough? Oh, well, it won't matter. Protecting the Sylveon was so important there, because it made me be a spread move. I think that would have killed if it was single target. And let's see how much this Kowtow Cleave does. It might kill me. And the Rough Skin hits it. But we die first. Did it take it out? I didn't catch the HP drop. Yeah, we both die at the same time, but they're going to get it because I died first. Right? Oh, man. You can't be mad about that. I mean, that is some anime level closeness in that battle. If I really thought about it, there's probably a thing or two different that I could have done. One thing I could have done, for sure, is attacked with Shadow Sneak into the Kingambit. It wouldn't have done it a lot, and it might not have done enough to kill the Kingambit. But the chip there interests me. The amount of HP they had left was enough to die to Rough Skin. So would it have been enough if I'd gone for the Shadow Sneak and the Kingambit there? Maybe. Regardless, super fun battle. Love when a battle's that close, even if I'm on the losing end. Good game to my opponent. Hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you want to use this team for yourself, the rental code is on screen. It's also in the description. The Pokepaste is in the description. A full team breakdown is in the description so that you can go and check out this team and all of its spreads for yourself. You can make changes, build it yourself in your own game. That'd be cool. And if not, you could just borrow the rental code. It'll be up for a while. But we obviously are moving into Series 2. I come out with 3 teams a week, hopefully in the beginning of Series 2, meaning you got to get the teams in. You got to borrow them before they disappear. Every other week, my teams will be disappearing, meaning don't miss a team. Don't comment on a video 2 weeks after it posted saying, where's the rental code? Why isn't it available? I only have 5 slots. I have to get rid of old teams to get new teams in. Don't miss a video. Hit the notification bell, subscribe, make sure you're in there. Like these videos, comment on them, help the video reach more people, help the channel expand, tell your friends. It's always helpful stuff. Share the video, share the teams on socials. Do whatever you do. You guys are great. Everybody who's new to the channel has also been so amazing in supporting and saying nice things in the comments. I see you. I appreciate you. You're the best. And it's not stopping anytime soon. This team is so much fun. Genuinely a joy to use, even when you lose games with it. So get out there, use it for yourself while there's still time. Get yourself to Master Ball if you're not there already, so you can get those Master Ball rewards on the ranked ladder before the season is over. That's all I got for you. Thanks again for clicking on this video today. Until next time, my name is Berm. See you later.